Chat, this is a David Lynch game jam inspired by his ideas of catching ideas like fish, David Lynch.
And so you just stay alert, do your work, don't worry about the world going by. It doesn't mean that you can sit around and not do anything. You've got to get your butt in gear and do it. And don't take no for an answer. Translate those ideas to cinema or to a painting or to whatever. And figure out a way to get it done.
I agree. So some of these games have been around for a little bit now, as you can see. A couple months. And it's kind of late, so I'm going to do as much of this as I can. I'm going to do an hour. And then maybe we come back to it for the rest. But this first one's called As One Does. And while I'm playing these, I can share my thoughts a little bit on Twin Peaks Season 2. I'm going to try not to spoil. I'll just let you know where I'm at. Which is to say I finished it, Season 2. Find the fish, find the quinoa, find the coffee. The floor. Well, we're in a supermarket. We're looking for fish. So while I do that, I kind of barreled through Season 2. From after episode 10, it got stupid. And I know that was the stuff that Lynch wasn't as involved in. They wanted to stretch the show out as much as they could because it was a hit. And, you know, I will be honest, I played guitar, I was on my phone for some of it, I was, like, cleaning. So that part of Season 2 and some of the Wyndham Earl stuff wasn't great. Couple cool moments, for sure. But at the end of, yes, episodes 1 to 9 were incredible. And then the last couple episodes I liked a lot more, especially the season finale, which was fucking insane. I loved it. Growth. Huh. What? Whoa. Oh, we're going this way. We're going this way. What? It's really interesting. Already, for game 1, just some weird choices of music in a good way. But I'm excited for Twin Peaks Season 3 and Fire Walk with Me. And David Lynch's cameo was great in Twin Peaks. I really enjoyed it. But I get it now. I mean, it's still, oh God, the crusty episodes were rough. And after they kind of solved the mystery a little bit, you start to, you're like, But then, by the end, it all kind of pulls together again, and it's, you know... But I get it. Also, there's something about that show that's very... I think it's obviously the world it creates. It's the area. It's the Pacific Northwest. I mean, it's all of that. That's just really kind of fun to watch and be a part of for a little while. Found the coffee. That wasn't part of the game. It was my controller disconnecting. There is a way to disable that from doing that, and there's also a way to disable the sounds, but I kind of like it. Purpose. What? Do I have to get all of them? It's okay, I need something like this after the Mario.exe game. Bit of a chore compared to the last one. Yeah, no, this is very much chores. I may not end up playing all of every game. The jam had a requirement that the games should mention, reference, or show quinoa, coffee, and a horse. I wish the horse controlled better. What the fuck is bro playing? I don't know. It wouldn't be Lynchian if the horse controlled better. Oh, right. Is the jam mostly about Twin Peaks or general Lynch filmography? It's inspired by his vibe. It's not about anything. All right. Quinoa. Now we just need the fish. I feel like people have a different idea. Like many different people hold different ideas about what's Lynchian. because I've also heard the term used, to my understanding, to my opinion, somewhat incorrectly. And I think it also depends on how much of a fan you are, how much you've watched, which is to say, for me, I still haven't seen all of his stuff. The secret sauce is camp, which is hard to discern. His movies are very much more campy than one would expect. There's comedy. There's comedy in stuff that isn't specifically comedic, and it's very, it's a specific tone that he gets for most of his stuff that I've seen so far. You caught nothing. Also, I think it's the way he has his actors work is very... Oh. There's something that I think other directors might not go for. It's not really naturalistic. It is collaborative, but there's a stiltedness to it that I think turns some people off. An unnaturalistic, yeah. Quiet sadness, sure. This is, again, though, everybody's gonna have a different thing that they take away from his work. Silent Hill 2's voice acting took inspiration from Lynch. Sure. Meanwhile, his best movie is Dune, as we all know. Wait, how many more fish do I need? No, Dune is, it's a studio movie that he never was happy with, and it's not a great movie. I like it. There's stuff I like about it. Compared to original Dune, the books, there's a lot of really bizarre changes to fit that into one movie. And to me, like, yeah, there's definitely still some Lynchian things in it, but not much. But the fact that, I forget if it's Sting's character or the Baron that has to milk a cat. Yeah, the cat milking is particularly weird. Vinny hang out with the fish? That's Thufir Howat, knobhead. You're a knobhead. No bed. Oh. I'm not expecting very much direction from these games. But, we'll see. We'll just have to see, won't we? live, work, dream, as one does. Okay. Thank you, game. Next one's called Crawling. Really? This one doesn't it doesn't full screen very well. I cannot remember what is beyond this door. Your nervous system crawls at the thought. Thinking about your appearance makes you sick. Thinking about your... yeah. Locked, you will need the bathroom key. Cold and damp. Coffee grounds litter the bottom. Coffee. There's something in the downstairs hall. Some kind of animal? A dog, I think? It had human teeth. I saw it for a moment. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. It was... I don't even know how to describe it. I'm too scared to look at it again, and I really hate to ask you this. Could you bring me a picture of it? Please. I'm desperate. Picked up the bathroom key. Huh. You have picked up the light box. Press left click to use the flash and right click to go through the viewfinder. Looking through the viewfinder will allow you to take photos. The camera will allow you to see hidden things at the cost of your psychological integrity. The whole, like, hidden path here. Speaking of Silent Hill. Oh my god. If you lose too much sanity, you go back to the beginning. I don't know if I'm supposed to take a picture of those things, though. There's something kind of keyed deep within this pipe, but you can't reach it. Keyed... What? Alright. let's keep moving. I think that's cool, but just for the sake of being able to see several of these, I think it would be a good idea to, if I get stuck, keep moving. This one's called Spruce Falls, which has a very familiar vibe. There's a safety in thinking in a diner. You can have your coffee or your milkshake. You can go off into strange dark areas and always come back to the safety of the diner. I do like a good diner as well. I wish we had more. It's one of the things that sucks about living in a city or close to a city is it's a little harder to find these kinds of diners. Mind if I sit? You just did, kid. This is an important investigation. I'm busy. Scram. Well, you're a detective. I'm a renowned journalist. We can work together. Journalist, huh? Mighty short one at that. Hey, there's a few people here from the prom. Did you go dressed like that? Yeah, but prom's not for me. Even if it was, I'm too busy. I was investigating the return of Spruce Gooseman. He's back. Prom queen is fixed anyway. She's sitting over there, the richest kid in my year. Richest kid. Some things never change. And the Spruce Gooseman. Stupid name. Spooky specter haunting our woods. A load of tripe, if you ask me. I wonder if there's tripe on the menu. Tripe it might be, but there's a mystery there, and one that needs solving. I work for the Pumpkin High Morning Post. Every morning, a new issue. I've got to keep ahead of the story. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Alex Spinelli. Nice to meet you. I'm Detective John Marrowbone. How's the investigation going? Too many suspects. We can't quite say who killed Shelby. Hey, what are you writing down? Well, I didn't know this was a murder investigation. Lucky I have a way of getting what I want, or I wouldn't be able to help. Getting what you want, eh? Help? What do you mean? Eh? Well, I'm sitting here with you, aren't I? And I'm helping out with your murder investigation. Nice try, kid. We need all the help we can get, but from trained officers. You got a way to go before you can... Oof, basic training, how to deduce. Ugh, that coffee, it's haunted or something. Haunted or something. Set off my damn IBS. That or it could be the pancakes or the fried bread, quinoa, tater tots, huevos rancheros, cherry pie, hot chocolate. Possibly the 14 after dinner mints. It's probably the coffee. Kiddo, can you look after my case files? I gotta, hand in my gun and badge, as they say. Don't go snooping about. Besides, there's nothing you don't already know. Quick, take this. If the boss asks, tell him I'm on call. He's gotta go shit himself now. Spruce Gooseman. Great name. Mysterious graffiti. Is BCC lobbying the government? BCC seems to get more funding than other local businesses. Need to look into which council members diverting funds away from the public amenities. Shelby was looking into inconsistencies, taxpayer fund being rerouted to private companies. What did he know? X-File, who is the Spruce Gooseman? The local legend may well be real. Shadowy figure with the head of a goose has been scaring off hikers and campers alike. If you go down to the woods today, be sure of a big surprise. We've had reports from over 10 sightings this last month. Who's this menace? What do they want? I'd like a cherry pie and a coffee, please. Wait, we're all stuck in here? They like cordoned off the door. We can't go out. Okay. Yeah, it is a very story-based game, and I can see this taking a while. This would be the rest of the stream. Glad I get to see it for a little bit. It's cool. I hope that those interested also get to play it. Next is a virus. Wait, of geese and flowers. Activity. The wise fool sends one of his dearest followers named Goose on a quest to assemble the herbarium. Goose, his ever so diligent yet unfortunate acolyte, finds this task difficult. Here's why. Goose, I can't talk right now, but I need you to make a herbarium for my research. Here, take this book. Go. Am I Goose Spruceman? You can talk to some NPCs multiple times. Pick the best samples you can find, ones with heart. Goose is filled with determination to assemble the loveliest, hardiest, most precious herbarium for activity. Activity's most recent obsession is locating a divine link between geese, ducks, and flowers. This herbarium is crucial for the advancement of his theory. Ducks, you say? Can you point me to the nearest town? Sorry, I don't know where we are. But you can sojourn at our camp to the south. Sojourn, okay. This forest sucks one in and doesn't let go. La la la, what a beautiful day. Oh. It's interesting, too, to see what people, like, gravitate towards when it comes to David Lynch's work. Is it, like, abstract, weird stuff? Is it a forest? Is it coffee? Are you a Twin Peaks fan? Are you into Eraserhead? Red quinoa. I've seen the ancient city drown in blood and plague. Huh? What? Its people didn't know the right hand from the left because their arms were tied with knots thicker than their shoulders. Did you finish writing that down? It's not funny. Reveal yourself at once. First timer. Just started on your herbarium. Am I speaking with the red quinoa plant in front of me? I must be going crazy. Indeed, it's that simple. Anyway, go ahead and pluck me out of the verdant grass with your meaty fingers. Oh, weird. Salmon the Sisyphus. I caught a big one, reel him in. What? Goose's stomach is churning. What is this place? The trees aren't trees. The soil isn't soil. The sun is not a sphere. Wait, is that a Minecraft sun? How did making an herbarium become this? What hole did I dive into? The heat is unbearable, too. Goose is dreaming of swimming in the ocean. The name's Silvertongue. Don't ask. I hate when people ask about my name. What's your name? I am Goose. I? What a stupid name. I regret asking. Who called you that? My mother. Quite the poet, isn't she? What's her name? Her name was Silver. What a family. A golden goose with a silver spoon. I guess she died when I was 9, actually. Don't care for names or life stories. Just go on with your task and be quick about it. As you wish, sir. Oh, before you do, one more thing. Your next victim's name is Tulip. A nasty tongue twister. It's across the sea, so get your purse ready and make sure it be as rough as you can with that gadfly. Thanks for the advice, Silvertongue. I was expecting the name to be Mother Goose. As Goose is en route to get his next sample, you are acting as his guardian angel, Fatima. Fly around and explore your surroundings. Don't break anything. Press tab when done exploring to advance the scene. Yeah, this one's appropriately very strange. This is Ketch, a hardworking merchant with a small ship and a handful of goods. Huh. Sustenance and delight that the honey provided to Goose quickly turned into itchiness and hives.
Huh?
The barrel's alive? You ruined my honey. You thought you could get a free ride? Well, let's see how well you can swim. I caught a big one. Reel him in. Goose is thinking, I've never seen a fish this big. It swallowed me whole. I'm curious. It's Tulip. Another of Sisyphus' specimens. Proceed down the left intestine. The smell here. Sir, proceed down the left intestine. What are you, some kind of secretarial symbiont polyp? Tulip? Yes, proceed down the left intestine. Silvertongue was right. You were one nasty intestine twister. Silvertongue, he sent you to kill me? No, don't touch me. I apologize, but I just need one sample from you for my friend activity. No, you don't get it. Sisyphus will... Spat out by Sisyphus' contracted bowels, Goose flies across the sea 7 and 7 more. As far as his landing spot goes, however, he's extremely lucky. Cool. Sir, I apologize profusely for the damage to your window. You see, I flew like a bird, and your barrel... I'm working on an activities herbarium... Activity? Finally came around on the herbarium idea, huh? Oh, not another apology from you, young man. A friend of activity is an even dearer friend of mine. I'm out of the window into the garden and pick up this plant I recently engineered. For your next sample, go visit my brother, Ori Gundani, in Zazador. Really great names. Don't have a door anymore, just use the window. Horse's tail. Across the steps, my friend. Out of the horse's head I grew, out of the horse's mouth. Do not drain my soul if you want to win the king's favor. The king's favor is out of favor nowadays. I need your likeness for activities, herbarium. Finally, Goose is in Zazador. Time to pick up the last sample for the herbarium. Is this Ori Gundani? Kind of reminds me a little bit of Crypt Worlds. Just a tiny bit. Fresh fruit, fresher fruit, freshest fruit. Your brother sent me. Ori, Patui. Get out of here, don't mention his name in my presence. Patui's like... But no, Patui. That's a type of flower too, I think. He said you could help with another flower for activities herbarium. Activities making a herbarium. Good for him. I do have something special for him. Come, follow me. Come this way. The shady alleyway. Isn't it beautiful? Don't ask where I found it. Don't tell my brother. Coffee. Liberica. Wake up, Torvish. No one knows about me yet. They will call me Black Gold. Birds will eat my seeds in search of lift. Scorpions will feed on my beans for more potent poison. Poets will seek me out to hold their muses in tighter grips. Don't put me in the herbarium. Plant me outside and I will terrorize generations in your name. Sorry, activity has bigger plans for you. A months-long journey is finally complete. Goose is back in the unfamiliar forest. What should have taken a couple hours took Goose a couple months. On his return trip, Goose felt a little dejected, so we didn't hear much from him. Not to mention, nothing notable happened. Can you point me to your camp? For the life of me, I cannot find it. How long have you stood here? Follow me. I'm going there now. The reason for Goose's dejection was his doubts about the aesthetic value of this herbarium. Long sleepless nights Goose spent pondering the meaning of this herbarium. Herbarium? I don't know how to say it. The meaning of this herbarium did come to Goose eventually. Goose realized the divine perfection of the quintet he managed to assemble. Goose even got an idea for how this plays into Activity's broader theory on ducks, geese, and flowers. Excited, Goose runs up to Activity's tent to tell him of his achievement. Activity! Goose, you're still alive. Where have you been? I finished your herbarium. Herbarium? Oh. Goose, it's been 2 months since you left. Well, let's see it. Let's see here. Quinoa, tulip, horsemouth. You know what? It's late, I'm sleepy. I will look through it tomorrow. Huh. Okay. Kind of cool. It was a bit of a wild goose chase, but... What was Lynchian about that? I'm not really sure. Next is the place between. Again, it's such a vague thing to say, you know, it's like Lynchian. That could be so many different things. It means different things to different people. What is that? FOV is nuts in this game. It's so zoomed in. Crap, where's my key? It's a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Okay, so maybe this is more of a blue velvet.
Strange maskalny miałam wałyjcy, a już bezejść nie lejszy. Ach, bewachoś nie suju.
All right. So turns out the whole game takes place in the Black Lodge. Get the box near the dead tree. Dead tree. Find an exit. It looked like an exit to me. Oh, it's a press to... It's a toggle sprint. The narrow FOV feels uncomfortable. Maybe intentional.
Oj, znalazł stał z ją, nie, mutahry. Stena z hyva, że planie w sznawce.
Follow my hints. Collect my 8 pages. Find the gardener box. Find the key so that you may find the key. So that you may find the key. Find the key so that you may find the key. So you may find the key. Find the key so that you can find the key. Sorry, I was trying to figure out, is there a song there? You just described Zelda? Oh, yeah. That's kind of, yeah. Good point. Find a clue. We keep looping. There's a song there, but you just got to find the right key. So find the key. So you can find the it's a little higher. I'm looking for my clues. There's a song I actually, while we were a while ago, I was streaming and I played a little guitar thing, and I came up with a song called "Shit Vibes," and I did work on it a little bit. I just never was happy with the second part of it, so I didn't do anything more with it. But the shit vibes part was immaculate. Those vibes were like pure shit. Post the shit demo. No, I think I'm gonna hold off on that one. I don't want big shit stealing my song. What if I end up doing something with it and it becomes like a smash hit? People want the shit vibes. I don't know. Find a clue. I don't think I can. Oh, where's the billboard? Find the billboard. How? Wait, how do you lose a billboard? Yeah. I don't know if this one is one of my favorites of the evening. Yeah, I think we've hit next. Quiet Sadness Park. I know. We have a little bit more time, but before we do that, I want to check the submissions. Was there well, we'll do the knife sharpener. That one seems good. Okay. This one I think is going to be fun. Perfect already. Attract customers by playing your flute. Were you looking for a knife sharpener, sir? This man's slow movements seem to belong to a different timeline. He ignores you completely and responds while gazing at a neutral point. I am the future. You are the past. The man has a strange way of communicating. His voice is piercing and sets an uneven rhythm depending on the words. Sir, would you like me to sharpen your knife? I am the future. The future. The rain does not seem to wet the man's suit as he opens his eyes wide and pulls a large sum of money from his pocket. Give me the knife, please. You hand the sharpened knife to the man who now appears paler than before. You sense something is off. He gave you too much money, so you return what's owed. He takes the money with his right hand, pure silver coins, sends them straight into his mouth. Without hesitation, he swallows the coins and begins making casino sounds. You decide to walk away and regret having returned the money. Casino sounds. All right, so he's a guy, he gives you too much money. And he's making casino sounds. There's nothing more liminal than a casino. Hey man, can you sharpen my knife a little? Or my little knife? I use it for sushi. Nah, just kidding. Imagine us fish eating each other. That'd be pretty cannibalistic, right? Ever since I moved into the city, I've been so happy. The river has its perks, but there's no cultural scene like here. All right, man, come on. I'm getting soaked out here. The thing I miss most about the river is that it never rained. Thanks, man. It's razor sharp. You're the best knife sharpener in the city. Actually, I think you're the last one in the whole world. My wife wants to buy one of these laser knives. No way. Give me the old school ones any day. The old stuff just works, Juan. I'm just talking nonsense now. Alright, so he's got the head of a fish. Like a chupacabra. I mean, I'm one to talk. David Lynch literally has a movie on, I think it was on Netflix, before they started saying, no thank you, Mr. Lynch, we don't want your stuff. Of him talking to a talking monkey. And that was the movie, or the short film, or whatever it was. It's a short, and it's on Netflix. I wish they greenlit some of his other stuff he was working on. Do you think Mr. Lynch would like this game? No. I don't want to speak for... I don't want to speak for anyone. I wonder if he would be flattered that people are still thinking about him and making games, you know, with inspiration. Not that these are, like, things he would make, but just taking his stuff and taking a little inspiration and translating it into their world. I think that's kind of neat. Hey, what's up? You're the knife sharpener, right? I love knives. Must be so cool to work sharpening them all day long. Chat, you can't fix her. She can fix you. Not in the way you want. Maybe one day I'll become a knife sharpener too. Leave it sharp enough to cut through meat and bone. Hee hee. I love it. It's so sharp. You're a genius. I'm going to bring more knives for my collection so you can sharpen them all. Don't tell my mom I have a knife collection. Hee hee. I think genuine inspiration often doesn't show up in the work that that has inspired it. That goes back to the Greta Van Fleet conversation I had a moment ago. And I'm not going to do this again. I judge no one for liking a specific thing that they enjoy. But I think that's like... that's a different thing than just kind of taking inspiration and using it to fuel your own work. That's like, I want to be that, which is different. And I think not as good. I was waiting for you. You gaze at the woman, somewhat puzzled. She appears to be waiting for someone. And there is something about her features that stirs a memory. Sorry, do we know each other? That's the trouble, Cacho. I could never forget you. But as for you, the air feels heavy, a chill runs down your spine. The woman winks, making you an accomplice to something only the two of you could know. Carmen? Carmen? I've always said it. You're like a fine wine. Aging has suited you wonderfully, my dear. How long has it been? About 40 years? But Carmen, I thought... Say no more. I stopped you to sharpen my handbag, Cacho. Not to dig up things from the past. Could you do me that favor? A macabre smile hides desires. Carmen bites her lower lip, waiting for you to play along. Carmen, you died. I told you not to bring that up. Always the same, Cacho. Never enjoying the moment. But enough. Now sharpen this handbag for me. What? You sharpened Carmen's handbag. She seems happy, but even happier to have seen you. Though she tries to hide it. Thanks, darling. You know I'll be waiting for you with a quinoa pot. Wow. Let me try... Here's one that's got a short playtime. City Ants. What's cool is on the Game Jam page, which I wasn't utilizing earlier, but there's a playtime estimation, which is helpful for streaming. The world is a circle. No matter how much you run, you can never escape its surface. All lines on a map bend to converge to the center. I thought of Midgar immediately. Every lie radiates from here. Oh, and we're on a train. I went to buy a used car this week. The salesman said no one drives in this city. There's too much traffic. You know, an anthill is smarter than a man. Its neurons can move on their own. They are its hands, its eyes, its heart. They say there are 2 million ants for each human being on Earth. I say that's a whole damn town of ants. Listen, I have to go. I forgot to turn off the oven and my train is about to arrive. I will see you after we are done here, okay? It's because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. The world is a drain, and artificial gravity compacts every idea and every embrace. Ever-crumbling towers cast a shadow of safety over men's desires. You can only keep your head above water for so long. A black hole born from the greed of a few will drown the many. Ants guide themselves by pheromone paths. They don't need light to excavate their tunnels. Their movements are thoughtful, precise. I think they are beautiful. Our movements are erratic. Not erratic, no, just confused. Huh. More than 100 horsepower, the salesman said. I don't know how I'm going to feed so many horses. The world is a point. The world is a point. It doesn't have the same ring to it. Every dream and every memory collapsed behind the event horizon of repetition and filth. The city is everything there is. The city is nowhere at all. We're trapped in it. Huh. Catch ideas like fish. It's a good book, by the way. Lynch's book about creativity. Jeff got it for me, Vidjabum. And I enjoyed it. It's helpful. Well, that's some of the game jam. I'm going to ask the chat if there are more. I have some more downloaded, but if there are ones that are really worth checking out, I would be down to do so maybe during the week. But I might need some suggestions as to the ones that are like particularly amazing. If there's like a couple that I should focus on, and anyone knows, just send a quick email, vinesauce.email, and fill out the contact form, and that would help me find the ones that I should play. But it's cool. Again, when it comes to David Lynch stuff, it is a really hard thing to pin down, and I don't really know how many of these I would say were particularly Lynchian, but I don't know. I think they were just cool. I think they were a little strange, a little cool, and a little thoughtful. The last one was interesting. But hey, thanks for watching tonight's stream, everybody. I appreciate it a ton. Thank you for being here. If you have any good Sunday stream ideas, just vinesauce.email or use the submission form, submit.vinesauce.com. That would be the way to do it. It's actually really easy, and it's helped tremendously. So I do appreciate people keeping this going. As my life has gotten a little busier, as I've gotten a little older, it's harder to put stuff together. So I really fucking am incredibly thankful that there are people that send in their game packs and their ideas and random stuff they find, because it means I still get to stream a decent amount, and then I can also focus on the other stuff I need to in life. So, all right, chat, thank you. Listen, my birthday's this week. I will be doing an early stream that day because I have practice. So I'm not really planning on doing anything particularly special. I don't really know what I would do special for it. It's whatever. I'm not really that concerned. After 40, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm okay. But I'll, maybe there's something Tuesday morning I could play that might be fun for something like that. Maybe Mario. I don't know. I haven't played a Mario game in a while. But yeah. So, but I will be live tomorrow evening. So I will, I'll be here for some stuff. Maybe more Tamagotchi soon. I do want to check out the Twilight Princess recomp as well, and there's a couple other things I've been meaning to check out too. So, good night. See you later. Thanks for watching.
Something around in